After I did it for the first time, it gave me such a big rush of wonderful feelings. Just the idea of knowing that I was breaking a real rule was amazing to me. Because this wasn't some rule that some teacher had made up. This was an actual law that could cause me actual problems. But still, the thrill of the whole thing got the best of me. Because I was sticking it to the man, as the School of Rock put it so well. About a year ago, in the late summer, I had developed a habit of jumping the fence at Barton Springs. Not because I couldn't afford it. Barton Springs is my neighborhood pool, and I have a full-time swim pass. But for some reason, the south side is always the way I enter, and the lifeguards always closed it as early as they possibly could. It made no sense to me, and it got to a point where I was so tired of walking the extra mile to the other side that I said, screw it, I want to go swim right now. After I did it the first time, it was so amazing that I had to keep doing it. Also, to be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of the lifeguard staff that was put in place, because they all seemed to hate their lives, which made them particularly hard to deal with, especially the head manager. So I had no shame whatsoever when it came to breaking their rules about trespassing. After a couple of times successfully getting over with no problems at all, I made a huge mistake. My timing was terrible. It was a Thursday, which is the only day that Barton Springs is closed until 7 o'clock. So at 7:05, I jumped the fence, and I could see people on the other side of the pool, but no one was on the side that I was on. Me, being my shameless 13-year-old self, didn't realize how easily I could be singled out for entering on the wrong side of the pool. But I still just kept on walking down to the normal spot where I always sit, because I thought, these lifeguards never notice anything. I mean, come on, they'll never see me. So I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, the head manager, that's always angry, just appeared out of nowhere and indicated to me that I needed to leave. As I grudgingly got up, he yelled, "Do not return today. It's a $400 fine if you do it again." I was annoyed and embarrassed, and although I wanted to turn around and explain to him that having the south gate closed was a terrible rule and I felt fully entitled to jump the fence because of it, I thought better of it. Because no matter what I said, this man would not care at all. So nowadays, I am forced to go to the north side every single time. And that's one of the biggest lessons that I learned, that I don't think enough people think about when they break rules. You have to weigh it out and see if it's really worth the risk of getting caught. In my situation, it definitely was worth it while it lasted. But after getting caught for the first time, I knew I couldn't stand being exiled from my favorite place in Austin. Thank you.